Alright guys, just saying here, back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and with it getting revealed that we are going to see MVP 17 get his EZA during the Super 17 celebration on JP, I wanted to get a showcase in on this guy before his EZA, and maybe speculate a little on what this guy's EZA can do, because definitely he is a big help to a lot of categories that really need it, more specifically like Reps Universe 7 and Universe Survival Saga, definitely need anything right now, so he definitely is a good addition to those teams. And overall, I mean, he's a support unit. He's got damage reduction, so his EZA for sure could be really good. So definitely a big W for this guy. But yeah, before we get into the showcase, if you find yourself enjoying it at any point, feel free to like and subscribe. And also keep in mind there's timestamps in the video, so if you want to skip around to any point, then absolutely feel free to do that. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so on this rotation right here, we are going to have, alright, I mean, 4 out of 7 links, so nothing too crazy. We are missing Tournament of Power, which, did I bring a Tournament of Power unit? No, I didn't. Okay. So we're not going to have that link, I guess, during this run, but when I bring him versus, like, Omega Shenron or whatever, I'll make sure I bring a another Universe Survival Saga character that has Tournament of Power. But anyway, regardless, we've got support from Gamma 2 and then Android 18 and 16. So a good rotation. And right here, we're at 119k defense. Yeah, so, I mean, that sucks, but, he's an old unit. He released, like, 2018, so, I mean, definitely it makes sense he wouldn't be the craziest defensively. Now, you do have to keep in mind this guy does actually support all allies for 3 key and 60% defense. So even now, that is insane. I don't know what they're going to buff that up to when this guy EZAs. Like, are they going to just give him like 60% attack as well? Or are they going to make the defense like 70 or 80%? I really don't know. There's a couple different ways I think they could go, with that. But definitely, it is still very good even now. Because 3 key and 60% defense. That is a massive number. And right there, a little over 3 million. So definitely not the craziest in terms of his damage. But considering how old he is, he does have an insane support. And then this guy does also have damage reduction. Now, the condition behind it, I don't want to say is difficult, but it's not necessarily like easy either. You have to be below 77% HP, and then you get 40% damage reduction. So even 40% really isn't all that crazy, just because this guy's defensive level is around like 100k. So, 40% damage reduction with 100k defense isn't really good even today. So, that definitely isn't the craziest. But with his EZA, obviously they need to give him some start of turn defense, because this guy doesn't have any start of turn defense, and that is, pretty crazy. But, he's older, so it makes sense. It's just, nowadays you really need that, at least 120, 150% defensive and attack buff start of turn. And this guy only gets some attack when performing his super attack, which obviously is a little rough. It's probably why his performance is a little lacking, but definitely, as I've said already a couple times, this guy's like 4 years old at this point. So, I mean, it makes sense he would be bad. Actually, I would say I'm more impressed on his performance for being 4 years old, just because of the support, really. I mean, never mind the damage reduction and, pretty much, well, that's pretty much it with this guy. That's really the only other noteworthy thing about him. But the support, it's just so crazy. I mean, 60% defense. Like, look at that. Gamma 2 is already at 600k defense only after 1 turn. I mean, of course, he performed a lot of attacks on the previous rotation, but he's mainly at that high defensive stat because of the 60% defensive support. So, I mean, it's a very crazy support that will definitely benefit a lot of other units. So, if they make this guy actually good, like, a top tier unit himself where he can perform very well defensively and offensively, then just overall, he's going to be an insane unit. Because, I mean, the support, the damage reduction, he's got a lot of potential. And this guy does also have a pretty solid leader skill. He leads androids for 3 key, and then HP and attack plus 170%, and then defense plus 130%. Obviously, that would go to just a full 170% across the board. And then this guy does lead super physical type for 3 key, and then 90% attack and HP attack and defense. So that would probably go up to like 120% or 130%. But, I mean, his leader skill is good because the androids category, I mean, Gamma 2 does lead it for, I think, he's a 170% to androids. And then I believe the extra 30%, what is Gamma 2's extra 30%? I forget, because I know it's the same as Gamma 1's, I believe. But I know their 200% aren't like, I mean, they're good, but it's not like crazy because it doesn't really cover like all androids. Yeah, their extra 30% is accelerated battle and worthy rivals. So if you don't have Gamma 2, then this guy getting an easy A definitely is pretty useful, because now you do have a good android's lead. And as long as he's, you know, well, he is a good support, but as long as they make him actually good, like, defensively, then this guy's going to be an amazing lead, because then you bring two of them, you've got a bunch of support going around just because both of them are supporting. And then as long as they make him good, you know, obviously you have that as well. So, all right, right here we've got 5 out of 7 links, and we've got double support. So this is like a very stacked rotation. And 113k start of turn defense, not really the craziest, but keep in mind if we were below 77% HP, we would have the 40% damage reduction. So I'm going to put him in slot 1. We keep all of our links. And yeah, let's see what damage we can get out with this guy. I'm not expecting anything too crazy, but, you know, still nonetheless. Yeah, I mean, 3.6 million attacks that. So, I mean, if we're not getting any crits or additionals off, that definitely isn't anything too impressive. But, you know, this guy doesn't have any crits or additionals built in, so I'm not really expecting it. It's just kind of how you build him, which I guess you probably should go full additional. I think that is the safe way to go, because with his easy A, it's pretty safe to say we're getting some defense on his super attack when he gets an easy A, because right now all he does is lower attack and defense on his super attack effect. So if he does get defense on his super attack effect with his easy A, then going full additionals with him probably is going to be the right way, like, to go, just because, you know, you get multiple supers off. Obviously his defensive level just gradually increases. But just to play it safe, I guess it'd probably be smart if you, like, I don't know, maybe if you pull him a couple times, if he's, like, featured on the Super 17 banner, and, you know, you don't really know what to do with him until his easy A details get revealed, just, like, wait, and don't put any of the hidden potential nodes in for, like, additionals, crits, or dodge yet, and just wait till his details get revealed, and then kind of go from there, just to play it safe, because, I don't know, maybe this guy gets, like, 4 guaranteed additionals or something like that. So then, if he's getting so many additionals, you might as well just give him, like, a lot of crit, or maybe some dodge, and just a little bit of additionals. But, I mean, I don't know, we'll have to wait till his easy A details get revealed. Now, like I was saying, the most notable thing this guy needs, just defense start of turn, a higher, okay, so he gets 120% attack when performing a super attack, so maybe give him like 120% attack and defense start of turn, and then if they want to, they could give him an additional 120% attack and defense when performing a super attack. But what's probably realistic is he would just have the 120% attack and defense buff start of turn, and then he would just get 120% attack when performing a super attack. And then, of course, his support, I don't really know what that would go up to. I mean, I guess if they really want to be crazy, they could do 3 key and 60% attack and defense, but I doubt that. I think that would be kind of, I feel like that would be kind of OP, because it's all allies. Like, there's no restriction behind, like, categories or anything. Just everyone gets 3 key and 60%, you know, defense. So if they buff it up to attack, that might be a little bit too OP. But I could definitely see maybe them bumping up to, like, 4 key or maybe 30% attack and then 60% defense. So definitely a lot they could do there. But what was that, a 3.69? Yeah, I mean, you know, what does Eric say? His attack stats aren't really all that crazy. And then his damage reduction, I mean, honestly, just give him 40% damage reduction with no restriction. And then give him defense on super attack. Obviously, just, you know, make his stats a little bit higher. And then, bam, we're good. This guy could easily be a very good easy A. Just because the support and the damage reduction, it's just so useful. So, all right, well, with all that shown, I mean, you know, let's just go ahead and cut to the Omega Shenron Red Zone stage. Because this guy doesn't really build up or anything. So, it's just, you know, he's going to stay fairly consistent throughout the fight. So, yeah, let's go ahead and cut to that. Alright, so we're here fighting Omega Shenron, and as you can see, Omega Shenron's health is pretty low. I mean, yeah, that's the Gammas for you, but anyway, right here, we are at 136k start of turn defense. We do have a lot of support between the Android 19 and 20 and the Gamma 2, so definitely just a very good rotation overall for him. And, I mean, yeah, let's see how well we're tanking. I'm not expecting him to, like, even survive this, but, you know, I still just want to get it in the video just to showcase how much damage he does take from this event. So, okay, yeah, 135k per normal. I mean, that's a lot. That definitely is a lot. But keep in mind, we didn't have the 40% damage reduction active right here. So with the 40% damage reduction, we would have tanked a little bit better. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cut back to when we have the damage reduction just to see how well he's tanking with that. Because, I mean, it is 40%, so it's a pretty significant number. Alright, so we're back fighting Omega Shenron. And right here, we just barely survived the last rotation, but we're alive. So, yeah, we got 3 out of 7 links. We do have, obviously, the 40% damage reduction. We've got some support from Gamma 1. And start of turn, 129k defense. So with the 40% damage reduction, I'm like 90% sure this is double digits. I am going to pop a Senzu Bean just to make sure we live this, but we do still have the 40% damage reduction because we actually get it, like, it's applied start of turn. So start of turn, if you're below 77% HP, then you get the damage reduction. So yeah, as you can see right there, we didn't take 130k per normal, so definitely a little bit better, but not quite double digits, so not really as good as I was expecting. But, well, okay, we got the additional right there, so I guess there's that. But, I mean, yeah, just still a lot of damage. Of course, you know, he's very old, so it makes sense why he wouldn't be tanking that great. But I guess considering he's, you know, got the support, and we did survive, you know, we're going to live all these attacks right here, which, I mean, these are like, what, 9, 10 attacks from Omega Shenron. So, I mean, being a 4-year-old unit and being able to survive, that's something, right? That counts for something. So, I mean, definitely pretty good there. Again, I wasn't really expecting anything too crazy from him. Oh, we're getting super too. I completely forgot about this. Yeah, we're probably dead right here. Perfect Cell is, yeah, man, 434k. All right, so... well, with all that shown, let's go ahead and cut to the unit breakdown. I think overall that was a pretty good performance, though. I mean, you know, Android 17 definitely is older, so he performed pretty well considering his age. Alright, so here we have Last Ditch Battle Android 17. Now, be prepared. This is about to be a long unit breakdown. I mean, look, this guy's passive is insanely long and everything, so... Alright, starting off with his leader skill, it is Android's category Key +3, HP and attack plus 170%, and then he gives 130% to defense. Or super physical type, Key +3, HP attack and defense plus 90%. So as I said earlier in the video, the HP and attack and defense is just going to go to 170% across the board. Maybe if they want to be nice, they'll make it like 4 key to androids. And then the super physical type, that'll just go up to like 120%, or if they want to be nice, 130%. This guy's super attack effect is that he causes immense damage to enemy and then lowers attack and defense. I mean, just give him some defense right here, and then I think he's going to be fine in terms of his super attack effect. This guy's passive is that he gets 120% attack when performing a super attack. He gives all allies 3 key and 60% defense. He reduces damage received by 40% when HP is 77% or below. And yeah, that's it. So, I mean, the main thing, just give him some defense. And maybe give him some additionals or crits built in. I don't know if they want to keep the HP restrictions. Maybe give him like a guaranteed crit when HP is 77% or below or something. I don't know, that's just off the top of my head. But definitely they got a lot to work with here because... You know, the support is for sure really good. You've got the damage reduction. And there's a lot of room to implement other stuff. So they can do a lot of new stuff with this guy as well. So just a very good easy A skeleton. But this guy's links are Android Assault, Twin Terrors, Infinite Energy, Solid Support, Shocking Speed, Tournament of Power, and Fierce Battle. Now, I didn't actually get this link in the video. I think I said I'd bring him with another Universe Survival Saga category unit that had this link. But, dude, this category is just not it, man. I really tried. I was looking through the category, like, who can I bring? But this category is just not good. I mean, what was I going to bring? This guy versus Omega Shenron, who he has type disadvantage against? Like, I mean, they have the same name, too, so I don't even think they'd link. But, yeah, just overall not a good category. So, until we get some more buffs to that, this link isn't going to hold that much value. But in the future, definitely, it could be a good link. Alright, his categories are Universe Survival Saga, Androids, Reps Universe 7, Siblings Bond, Worthy Rivals, Last Resort, Battle of Wits, Ally Justice, Battle of Fate, and then Superheroes. So definitely a lot of good categories. Like I said at the very beginning of the video, he's helping out a good amount of teams. And yeah, all right, well, that has been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys are thinking of this guy and what his Easy A could look like. And yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one.
And then another